I welcome you all to tonight's meeting. Once again, it's our pleasure to always have you with us every Sunday at 8 p.m. And tonight is a night that we are going to unveil for those who are joining us for the very first time. For those who are prospects, you're going to see some mind-blowing stuff. For those who are already members, I'm sure by now you are not just seeing, you are experiencing this mind-blowing experience. We are happy to have you every single time. Welcome to Multistream. In Multistream, we have a slogan. If you look at the top right-hand corner of your screen, you can see our slogan, one of our slogans right there, which says, "Your wings to fly." And then we have another slogan, which when we say Multistream, the response is dream, dare, do it. All right, that is our slogan. Okay, so Multistream, dream, dare, do it. Multistream, your wings to fly. Your wings to fly, Multistream. Who are we in Multistream? Well, let me start by introducing myself to you. The voice you are hearing is the voice of Asukwo Emmanuel. I am, by the grace of God and by the mercy of the Almighty, the founder of Multistream Limited. I am a Nigerian who believes that Africa has all it takes to feed the world. Africa has all it takes to lead from the front. If you doubt me, I'd like to call your attention, for those of you who are familiar with history, that the first civilization in the world was in Africa, Egypt. And Africa has things that are still being researched by people outside the continent. Some things were stolen from Africa. But I want to tell you that for a while, Africa has been sleeping. For a while, Africa has been taking the back burner. But now it is time for Africa to arise. And for Africa to arise, you have to see how that is possible. You have to envision something. And everything, like we say, begins with an idea. Multistream is an idea that is formed to take people to the very top of their career, to give you a lifestyle that you have always wished and dreamed for. It is possible. Everything you want to achieve is possible in Multistream. And what is Multistream? Multistream is the fusion of two words together, where you say multiple streams of income. That is how Multistream came about, multiple streams of income. In a short while, I'll explain to you how that works. But permit me now to tell you that in Multistream, we do things differently because we are different. We do not conform to the status quo. We do not act because other people are acting. We think things through and then we make things work out. We provide solutions to problems and then we create wealth for everyone in the ecosystem. We greet in Multistream in a different way. We greet exceptional morning. There is no afternoon, there is no night, there is no evening in Multistream. Every time is morning. Morning in the sense that whenever you wake up to an idea, whenever you wake up to a vision, whenever you wake up to any information, that is your morning. People say that knowledge is power. But how do you get knowledge without an information? People say that information leads to transformation. But how does an information transforms you if you do not act on the information that you get? And so in multi-stream, we greet by saying exceptional morning. And then you respond by saying glorious rising. Every time it's morning. It is morning for you to do that thing that you failed to do last night. And so this is the morning for you to take action. Don't say it's time to sleep, just a little folding of hands to sleep. No, it is morning and it's time to get to work. It's the dawning of a transformative concept. It is the breaking of a new era in this direct selling industry. That is how we greet and how we reckon with each other in multi-stream. In a few minutes, we'll be sharing with you who we are, what our services are. We'll tell you about our wellness products that's presently available, and then we will run through the super pay plan. The multi-stream pay plan is the first super pay plan in the world. And right now, who are we? Multi-stream Trademarked Limited. Multi-stream was born out of an idea to herald a disruption and to open up a whole new vista of opportunities in the direct selling industry. What do we mean by this thing that we have just said? Some people know MLM a certain way. Some people know network marketing. Some people are running away from it. Some people feel it's a business for a particular class of people. Some people think that it is a business for those who have no job. Some other people erroneously think that network marketing or multi-level marketing, or what we have now termed the direct selling business, is for people who are just deceiving other people. But then they have failed to see what multi-level marketing really is all about. And that is why multi-stream is going into or approaching multi-level marketing from a different perspective, a different point of view altogether. And what we are bringing is solutions. We are providing solutions to problems. Where there is a problem and you provide solution, you are creating an opportunity for people to make wealth. And so what we are doing in multi-stream is we are not focusing on a particular area of need. For instance, the prevalent multi-level marketing businesses you have known or you have come to know, for those of you who already know about multi-level marketing, you find that it is either based on wellness products or supplements, or someone will just create a particular field and say it's online business. But then for some people, you'll find that when you get into these so-called online businesses that offers no service, no real service, you find that what happens is that a lot of people tend to lose money. Some people don't only lose money, they lose reputation, they lose friendship, and then they lose integrity because of the unfortunate experiences they go through. But what multi-stream is doing, multi-stream is bringing solutions and providing services for everything that it brings. And so there is value for every kobo, there is value for every penny, and there is value for everything you will experience with multi-stream. We are bringing solutions to the wellness industry. We are bringing solutions to the online business where we provide services for what you do. Now, what are we offering in multi-stream? We are bundling your very crucial needs into one simple solutions hub. That is, when you want to recharge your phone, when you want to buy data, when you want to do anything that you need on a daily basis, you can find it, you eventually will be able to find it on the multi-stream platform. When you talk about wellness, the entire concept of wellness, you can find it holistically in multi-stream. In that, in our wellness aspects, we will further divide this wellness into supplements and therapeutic, or what you call nutraceutical products. And then we also have consumables, that is things that you require on a daily basis. Take, for instance, you need to have your bath every single day. You need to brush your teeth. You need to do basic things every single day. For women, most of you find that you have to do your makeup before you go out. Cosmetics is very important. You have to take care of your hair. You have to take care of many parts of your body. Some of you take care of your nails as well. You know, all of this falls into the consumables angle, which eventually you should be able to find on the multi-stream platform. And then we are providing services as well, which I have said earlier, that we are going to have a variety of services. And all of this that we provide should be able to create wealth for you, for the people who listen to you, and for those who are in the entire value chain. We will create wealth for them. As we are doing these things, industries will thrive. Take, for instance, I mentioned again, when we introduce our fabric angle or the footwear line, like clothing, shoes, bags, when we introduce all of these other aspects, you find that people who make these things will have to employ other people to be able to meet the quantity that we demand. And so what Multistream would have done in that angle is to create wealth for people in that sector. And for you who's listening to me now, when you are able to create services, to create products such as these, you can have Multistream as your partner, ready market for you to, harness. And everybody within our ecosystem will be able to create wealth. These are some of the things that Multistream is offering to you. Now, I want to take you right straight into the journey of our wellness, what we are beginning, our first steps in the wellness industry. We say that wellness, the way we define it, is that wellness encompasses a healthy body, a sound mind. Please take note of the next phrase: a good purse, a tranquil spirit. This is all of what it entails when you say wellness. If someone is well in body, is the person well? Is the person having a sound mind? Is the person's purse well? Is the person having a tranquil spirit? Or are you running when no man pursues you because of the source of your so-called income? Multistream is presenting you an opportunity to have the best out of life. For our wellness products, right now we are starting with the ginger herbal extract. This product is a carefully formulated product that is NAFDAC certified with its NAFDAC number, registered with the regulatory agency in Nigeria, and then provides enormous benefits. I tell you all the time when I have this very privileged opportunity to speak to you, that our products, we don't make claims that it does this and that and that and that and so many other things to pass for what some people consider gbogbo niche. No, our product is formulated specifically to carry out certain functions. Now, the first thing you should look at, the first thing you should examine is what causes diseases. Why are people sick? Why are our forefathers, the people of the older generation, why were they living longer than people in this generation? What is happening? You need to investigate the cause. You need to prognose why. Why are people sick these days? Why are there so many terminal ailments these days? It's quite simple. If you look, some things are within your control, some are not within your control. The world is developing. Industrialization is taking place. Many industrial activities are happening in the urban cities. Pollution affects the air. When you travel in commercial vehicle, for those who commute with commercial vehicle, you inhale what the other person has exhaled. The fumes from the exhaust of vehicles, especially in Africa, the population is increasing and the land size is not increasing, but the population is increasing. Let me use Lagos, for instance. Show me where someone can farm in Lagos, because almost every single place you find a green grass has been overtaken by buildings, by settlements. And so the land mass available that are arable, that are cultivatable, are shrinking while the population is increasing. What happens in this regard? You find that with the small space that you have, shifting cultivation is hardly ever practiced anymore. What happens is organic and inorganic, most especially inorganic fertilizers, are used to grow crops. And when you use these chemical-based fertilizers to grow crops, or farmers use them to grow crops, you go to the market, you buy vegetable, and you think you are buying things to improve your health. But because these vegetables, they take their nutrients from the soil, and you have given chemical-based fertilizers to them, what you're doing from your innocent act of helping yourself is taking in toxins that has been taken into the plant from the soil, inhaling toxins from the environment, and so many other lifestyle choices as well. Some people prefer eating a particular class of meal, carbohydrates, so many other things, and these contribute, not that they prefer anyway, sometimes it could be the financial situation. Why did I take this time to explain this thing to you? I have just explained it to you so that you understand that sometimes it's not due to any fault of yours. But if these toxins, one way or the other, find itself into your system, you need to act. You don't just need to fold your hand and say, oh, it is from the environment, what can I do? You need to, from time to time, detoxify yourself. You need to get, when we say detoxify, you need to get rid of toxins from your system. And so this product has been formulated carefully to do certain things. Number one, fight bacteria, fight viruses, fight parasites, and to fight fungal diseases, the fungi rather. Now, what will this product do specifically? Bacterial diseases are enormous. Bacterial infections are enormous. There are many of them. If you permit me to give you some examples, I'll mention the likes of ulcer, because it's very common to people. A lot of people don't know that ulcer is a bacterial disease. Helicobacter pylori. That is the bacteria that causes ulcer. And so if you have a product that fights such bacteria, it ultimately will eventually help you take care of ulcer. There are many other bacteria. There are sexually transmitted infections. There are bacteria that affect or infect the blood. There are fungi that affect reproductive systems. Many people, many couples are suffering from infertility due to infections. Some women are not experiencing their regular flow because of one infection or the other. Truthfully, some people are infected and they don't know that they are actually infected. It is not only when you see symptoms of infection that you know you are infected. Some people have infections they don't know until it begins to manifest. And so when someone, for instance, who is not up to the age of menopause begins to experience seizure in flow, something is wrong somewhere. What should you do? Look for ginger herbal extracts. Take it, and you find that it will help you purify your system, get you back on track. This product is quite a wonderful product. It is good for the treatment of bile. This product also helps to soften your stool. It also helps to induce stooling so that you can cleanse yourself from within. People who are experiencing mouth odor, when you open your mouth to speak, it is coming from somewhere. That odor is coming from within you. And so you need a product such as this that will help purify you from within. So that when next you open your mouth, after brushing your teeth, you find that you have very pleasant, smell coming out of you. Now, this product, like I have said, may be used as a detoxifier. You may use it. Why we say maybe is because you need to take a certain quantity, a certain dosage for it to induce that stooling. But if you want to use it for regular treatment, the direction for use is 30 ml 2 times daily. 30 ml 2 times daily. Now, for people who are using this product to treat pile, this thing helps to soften your stool. And many of you, because it softens your stool, you will want to take it in larger volume so that your stool, you can defecate easily. While that is okay in a way, however, too much of everything is not good. What you need to do, instead of taking 50 ml 2 times daily or maybe 100 ml 2 times daily, what you should do, I beg of you, take 30 ml 3 times daily. 30 ml 3 times daily. You find very good use for the product. Someone shared a testimony with me, and he told me that when he started taking this product, he's taking this product for over a month now, and he has found that his eyesight is becoming clearer than it used to be, that there is improvement in his vision. There are many, 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 many testimonies that abound with using this product. I will give room for testimonies. Please, if you want to share your personal experience with all of us in this call, you are welcome to just indicate by raising your hand. However, Madam Anne, I know you are in this meeting. Please get ready. As soon as I invite you, please share with the whole house some of the testimonies you have shared with me from users that you have given these products to. Don't just share with me, share with the whole house so that everyone in this call can understand how effective this product is. It is a potent antibiotic, this product. When you say antibiotics, it's herbal antibiotics. When you say antibiotics, you're talking about something that is antibacterial. Okay, so pregnant women, please don't take. Breastfeeding mothers, please don't take this product. Children can take this product under supervision, under controlled supervision, please. Very important. Okay, I will move quickly to the next product. This product is in the consumables aspect. This is our Iru antiseptic herbal soap. This product is very good for the treatment of skin infections. Almost any form of skin infection, except for the one that is from within your internal system. This product, there is something called lupus. Lupus happens from within your system but manifests in your skin. So for people who are treating a condition like lupus, what you require is the ginger herbal extract and the Iru antiseptic herbal soap. What the Iru antiseptic herbal soap will do, it will help clean your system from the scars of that wound, of that wounds. It helps to take care of ringworm, acne, eczema, blackhead, sunburn, body odor. Of course, it clears it out when you bath with it regularly, at least 2 times daily for people who are experiencing unpleasant odor. It helps to restore damaged skin tissues. It corrects chemical reactions, especially for people who use, chemical-based makeups. You need to use this soap instead of using foundation to cover those spots or the names that you call it. Of course, you know the names better than I do. To cover blemishes or to cover spots. But with the Iru antiseptic herbal soap, use it as a scrub because it has a raw feeling. You can use it as a scrub. Scrub your body, scrub your face, scrub your hands. Scrub. It helps to open the pores of your skin and also to clean out those things. For people who have some skin condition that you may require something like razor blade to scrape the surface before you apply treatment, you don't require razor blade here. just use the soap, scrub it properly. As you are scrubbing it, part of the soap is also penetrating the skin, and it helps, to take care of such things, scars and the rest of them. This soap also helps for wound healing. People who have some wounds, some sores that have not healed, you can apply this soap topically, and then it helps you to dry the wound, to coagulate the blood and to dry it. It helps with minor burns. You experience burn in the kitchen, maybe splashes of oil or hot water and all of this. Apply this soap to the top of it, and it helps to refresh your skin. So at this point, I'd like to pause for a brief minute and take at least one or two testimonies. Please, if you have a testimony, you can share with the house. Sister Mary, I see your hand is up. Please, you can unmute and share your testimony with the house for us. Madam Anne, you can please also unmute. And then after Madam Mary, you can share your testimony with the house. Sister Mary, please unmute and let us hear you.
Exceptional money.
Glorious rising.
Yeah, I have a downline. She called me yesterday and she was telling me that this product is wonderful, that she doesn't sleep and she urinates up to 5 to 6 times before the day breaks. But since last week, she started taking the product. She does not wake up the 5 o'clock. She does not urinate the way she used to urinate. And also she sleeps like a baby. That since she has been taking products, she have not seen a product like this, our ginger herbal, that the product is wonderful. So I was so happy to hear her giving me such testimony and more other ones. She was telling me that when we see face to face, she will explain those things to me, sir.
Thank you very, very so much, Madam Mary.
Yes, sir.
There are tons and tons and tons of testimonies. Madam Anne, please, you have the floor.
Exceptional morning, everyone. My
Glorious
name is Anne Aneke from Abuja. Wow. My testimonies are a lot. I have a whole lot of them. It's not just one or two. There have been a lot of testimonies coming from different persons. I'll just give a few on this call. I know that one of my partners, we were together in the office. The first day I took that product, she was like, that she's feeling somehow, catarrh. She's having cough and catarrh, and it's making her drowsy. She was just having headache. I said, this product is antibacterial, antifungal, it's antiparasitic, it's antimicrobial. It's something that can help you. She said, okay. But I had to warn her. I always warn anybody. I say, it's bitter. She said, she even prefer bitter things. Let her even take it. We took it in the office. She said she got home. Her husband came with this stomach pain that where they ate, that the thing was just turning his stomach, and she also insisted that the husband should take the product. 30 ml was what he actually took that night. On a normal day, every night, every morning, say the husband before 5 a.m. is awake and doesn't sleep back. Do you know that he was able to sleep till after 6? In fact, he woke up and was quarreling. I was like, this thing you gave me last night made me to oversleep, but I like it because the pains that he had before he slept have gone. The wife now insisted that he should continue taking it. It's not just once. I should take that morning and afternoon, evening. And the husband still paid for more of those the products, because he saw the effects on his system. The wife, the catarrh, the cough, as if he said, it's as if it's a miracle. That was her word. He said, Madam Anne, this is like a miracle. The way the whole thing even left me was amazing. It's not just that. She is one person that, say, for years, she has been having this painful menstruation. In fact, she said that she's always on sick bed. It's something that you must bring medicine, treat her like a baby before she will get up. Unknowingly to her, she took it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She went to church. On coming back, next day she was like, what's this? It have started. How did it happen? Without any sickness, without any pain, She just started flowing and the thing was sweet for her. In fact, the husband insisted she get more because it's a ton for him anytime she's on her cycle. That's one of the testimony. The second one is on diabetes. One of my partners thought of a friend or a director that is like a mother to him and said, let him take the product to her. On getting there, the woman was like, I've taken a lot. Oh no, this product, are you sure? Are you sure? He said, mommy, take it. It's okay. Let me try it since it's coming from you. Just told her, it's bitter. I said, at this my life, I don't need any sweetening again. After all, it's diabetes. She took the product. 3 days later, when he went to collect money from her, because it was like, okay, let me just take it without paying, she just left her. I asked her, that product, how much is it? I know that it's way higher than what the company recommended, but he actually mentioned 13,000 was like for the lady for the woman to price and say, okay, I'm paying 10,000. But just like that, mommy now brought out 15,000 and said, take, it worked, bring more. That was how this woman started buying this product for her diabetes. The one that is exceptional for me is someone that we have used another product on. In fact, I have taken 6 bottles. Now, when she came to get a refill of that product, I like, try this multi-stream. I know it's stronger because people have been telling me how strong it is. Lo and behold, this woman took this product on a Wednesday. Her problem is arthritis and diabetes. In fact, she works with a support. She goes with this wheel that you just have because of her knee. The pains were so much. So she took it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On Sunday, the same woman that goes with support came to church without any support and the pain reduced drastically. And we're like, what happened, mommy? She said that your product is working. Don't worry, give me more. I'm going to testify in front of the whole church what happened to me. There's just a few of the testimony, a whole lot, so many pains, tummy ache, a lot of problems that people complain. And when they take this product, they have amazing results. Guys, if you are yet to get started, a product that sells itself is a smooth business for me. I have this product that people are already testifying, and we have a whole lot of problems here and there. I tell people, you don't wait until you get to the sick bed before you take care of yourself. Maintenance is not cheap. People maintain their cars. If you stop on the road, even if you say, I don't have money, the money will come. From nowhere, left, right, center, middle, that money will fly out and you start spending. Even if some people borrow to maintain cars, what of health? We don't need to wait until we get to the point of maintaining or even going down and they are carrying us into the hospitals before we take very good care of ourselves. A product that is working is worth using. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Madam Anne, for these mind-blowing testimonies that you have shared with us. And thank you for doing us the honor of sharing it with us. Without Mr. Williams, I can see your hand is up. Someone else has Fasha King Oba. I see your hand is up. Should I take one more? Or should I wait to the end of the presentation before we take more? Let me just take yours. Oba, please. Dr. Godloves, Boniface, your hand is up. Let me take Oba and then thereafter we will proceed. Please, those of you who have your hands up, keep your hands up. At the end of the presentation, you'll share your testimonies with us all. Fashakin, please fire away for 1 minute.
Okay, exceptional morning, right?
Glorious rising.
Yeah, so my name is Tolu, Obaberi, and this I want to say is actually like a personal testimony. I'm sure Mr. William is really going to be surprised that I'm actually talking. So, so most times before I decide to sell out any product or put out any products out there, I'm actually a doctor, so before I put out any product, I actually try to use it personally or try to personalize it before I think of putting it out there, for people to use. So yeah, I remember when I had the first, I joined the first presentation that Multistream ever had. So you were advertising, you were talking about the product, the ginger about drink, then the antiseptic about soap was not out. So, you know, I was skeptical. I had some questions. I had to ask some questions then to know about the dosages of the drink, and all. So yeah, so and I asked some other questions. So I decided to, like, you know, try the product out. And detox is one of the things that I take personally. So I used well, it was so bitter because that was my first stuff, because I really don't like bitter things. Of course, I know the benefits of bitter things too, but I just don't like it. But I just have to like take the step to use it. So the next day, I just noticed that, you know, I'll just, my stomach was really, you know, free. I'm always bloated. That's one of the things I usually have. So I just noticed that it was so free, and I felt so light. And even the lightness I mean does not mean I want to eat more. But so I just want to put it out there that for you guys too that want to lose weight, but you know, usually get this urge to always eat and you feel bloated after eating on also. This is a very good product also to actually use for that, because I get bloated, I use it, I get so light, I don't overeat, like I don't even get so hungry like I used to do. So I'm sure even some of the people that make this drink don't even know that there are actually other positive advantages, because I didn't see it in part of the benefits, but it's actually a very good product that works well, and you know, also a positive one for the I've not tried the antiseptic soap yet, but I'm actually really happy and open to using the new the soap, and I know that they're actually going to be very positive this thing about it, because the drink is actually well, like, good. I was talking to a friend of mine about it and telling the friend about my bloating, because she knows about my bloating. When I told her, she just said, "Oh my God, I need one," and I don't even have anyone actually presently. So she came to my house to actually come pick it up, like to see how it was, because and this night she just sent me a message. I wish that we can actually screenshot and send like the messages we got. So she just sent me that, "Oh my God, Tolu, I'm not bloated this night. I actually really feel so free." So it's actually a very good product, and I give it up. Kudos. Yeah. One thing is that we doctors, we really don't like to hear about. We don't like to. So for you to see, I don't even know if anybody understands what I'm feeling, because we don't like to hear about. So immediately, you know, for me trying this is actually a surprise to me, and surprisingly, it worked so well. So thank you.
Thank you so very much, Doc, for this. Coming from you, it means a lot. And we know we are not just making claims. In fact, like I always say, we try to under-promise and let the product over-deliver. So I'm sorry for those who I can't take your testimonies at this time. I'm really very sorry. Madam Amra, I see that your mic is already unmuted. Dr. Godlove, I still see your hand is up. But please, let's just run through the pay plan, and then at the end of the presentation, we can now take some more testimonies and some more questions. Just to mention that I see your messages that are coming in. I appreciate them. Dr. Oba, I thank you for the very kind words towards us. For someone who was written here in the message chat box, you said you hope that the standard of the product will be maintained, that it's actually a very good product, that you hope the standard of the product will be maintained or improved on. There is only one thing available. There is only one option we have in Multistream, and that there is only one room available in Multistream, and that room is a room for improvement. The option that we have in Multistream is the option of doing better than we were. We are not retrogressing. We are not going to go back. When it comes to our product, we always ensure, we are always going to ensure, and this is a commitment we are making, we have made, and we are reiterating it again, that we are always going to make sure we give you the best and we serve you with the best. Because actually, like Engineer Ann said, that a good product sells itself, is a good sell. And so let's just run through to what we have in terms of the pay plan. Now, financial freedom is available to those who learn about it. You have learned, and like I said earlier, you have to work for it. That is said by Robert Kiyosaki. What we have done to compensate people in multi-stream is to challenge the status quo. What is available in the industry? What have they been doing? And for those of you who are joining this call for the very first time, you're just hearing my voice. You don't know me. Many of you have not seen me for the first time. Many of you don't even know what I look like. But then, just a little about me. I have been developing business plans, marketing plans, and compensation plans for companies, multi-level marketing companies. I didn't just come into setting up a business. No, I've been doing this. In fact, at some point, this was what I did. I've been developing these things for international and for local Nigerian companies. I've been doing it for many, many, many years. You know, I've been doing compensation plans. And by the way, there is a difference between a business plan, a marketing plan, and a compensation plan. These are three very different things, three very different documents. Now, but I discovered that many multi-level marketers use the words interchangeably. But I had to mention the three because I have been developing these three for companies. A business plan is a different document. A marketing plan is a separate document. And then a pay plan, which is a compensation plan, how you earn, what goes out, excuse me, what goes out, how you earn, the compensation, how we pay. And so right now we want to tell you that the multi-stream compensation plan is the first super pay plan in the MLM industry in the world. Some people, when they hear our plan, the first question is this real? The next is, can you sustain it? The third is, wow. Some people will tell you, man, the way what I am seeing, we are just waiting for them. It's just a matter of time. I'm sorry to disappoint that last category of people, because if it's not going to be good, we are not going to get involved. We've been doing this for many, many years. We've done something similar for many companies that are multi-billion naira companies today. And so rest assured that what you have in your hand is a document that challenges what already is existent, and we are right at the forefront of compensation in the industry. Our pay plan pays in over 13 ways. As a matter of fact, it pays in 15 ways. Our pay plan pays in 15 ways. Someone's microphone is interrupting the presentation, so I'm going to crave your indulgence to mute everyone. And then after the presentation, we can unmute. All right. Right. Our pay plan pays in 13 ways. Let me just run right straight into the first way the plan pays. But before we even go there, let me tell you about the packages that exist. How can you start with multi-stream? You can start by picking up a package. And we have 6 packages. The package you should consider when picking a package, what you should consider is the PVs for the package. For instance, the entry package has 6 PV assigned to it. And so if you want to pick the entry package, you pick what you'll be getting is 6 PV. Then the booster package, 42 PV, the standard package, 120 PV, the advanced 264, 258, and then the highest package of Flourish is the pack of 1050 PV. I had to do this deliberately because some people tell me that, I have paid 28,800 naira and I've not gotten booster. The amount you will pay will depend on the products you select. So if you are selecting for the booster pack and you pick only the ginger herbal products, for instance, then you will pay 28,800. However, the calculation, when you calculate to get 42 PV, will come to you at about 26,400. But if you look at the bottom of your screen and at the slide you have, for those of you who already have it, you'll find that somewhere around here, it's written the sum of 2,200 has been added to the Naira value of every pack at registration when you are registering. But when you are doing an upgrade from one pack to the other, you won't pay the 2,200 again. You only pay it once in a lifetime in the business. That's what makes up your starter kit. Okay, so these are the packages. The least package, 6,000 naira in naira, but for the Flourish, it comes at 6,7,200 if you're selecting only the ginger herbal product. But if you're adding the soap, the antiseptic herbal soap to it, it will be more. It depends on what quantity and what volume or what quantity of the soap you're taking. All right, now how do we pay? Now that you have started, you have registered, you have picked up a package, how would we compensate you? Your registration gives you the opportunity to get our product at least a 30% discount. So when you are selling this product, when you are reselling the product, if you want to sell this product, when you resell, you should resell for at least a 30% profit. And so the ginger herbal extract of 7,600 naira, which is the 750 ml, 7,600 naira, you sell for no less than 10,000 naira. I repeat, no less than 10,000 naira. That gives you a profit of approximately 30%. This is slightly above 30% actually. Now, take for instance, let's do a quick math. Take for instance, you sell, let's say 10 bottles of the ginger herbal extract, 10 bottles of it. The profit margin of 10,000 naira, the profit you get for the product you bought at 7,600 is 2,400. If you sell 10,000 bottles at 10,000, you have already made 24,000. If you sell 10 bottles at 10,000, you already made 24,000 naira profit. And the amount you used to buy the product is back in your hand. So that's already a win for you. You're already, in profit from starting the business. The next way we compensate you in the business is what we call the direct referral bonus. The direct referral bonus, irrespective of your package, whether you come with a least package or you come with the highest package, whoever you sign up in multi-stream, you get 25% of the PVs. Now, our payment in multi-stream, all our payments in multi-stream is paid on PVs. So the highest package, what you have on your screen, for instance, the highest package is 1050 PV, that is 1,050 PV. Now, irrespective of your package, you get 25% of 1,050 PV. You multiply that by our payment rate, our conversion rate, converting the PV to the naira is 530 to 1 PV. So when you bring someone who comes in with the highest pack, you're going to get 139,125 naira, irrespective of what package you came in with. This is our first referral bonus. Then we have another referral bonus, which in totality, in the sum total of it from the first to the fifth or sixth generation, it totals 15%. When you add 15% to 25%, that is 40% on referral alone. But we have shared it that way so that your income potential can be greater than if we gave you one person 40% alone. This is what I mean. Check the next slide out. Now, let's say you come in, for instance, with the highest package, and you've signed up people who are coming in with the highest package. What happens is, on the first person you have signed up, which is Amaka, you'll get 139,125 naira from the person you signed up directly. Now, Amaka signed up Kwame. You are not the one that signed up Kwame. It was Amaka. Amaka will get her own 135, 125, but you, who's the indirect upline, will get 27,825 naira. Kwame signs up Amina. Amaka will get from that, Kwame will get 139, 125 from that transaction. Amaka will get 27,825 from that transaction. And you will get 22,260 naira from that transaction. Albert will get 11,130. Maka will get 11,130. Sorry, you will get from Maka 11,130. You will get from Albert 11,130, and you will get from Victory 11,130. This is if they are all coming in with the highest package. However, whatever package they come in with, you'll get 2% of the PV of that pack credited to you if the person is on your 4th generation, your 5th generation, or your 6th generation. However, what you can access depends the level, the depth in which you can access this referral commission, this indirect referral commission, depends on the package you came in with. But every pack gets 25%. Take a look at this table here. Now, what do you see there? You see that if you are on the entry pack, you get 25% from your first generation downline. You get 25% of whatever package they are coming with. The booster, your pack unlocks the 2nd generation for you. The standard, it unlocks the 3rd. The advanced unlocks the 4th. Excel unlocks the 5th, and then the flourish unlocks the 6th, which gives you the entire 40% if you are on the highest pack of Excel. What is the potential income? This is just, to show you what is possible for you to earn from referral bonus alone. What's possible for you to earn over 62 million naira is possible for you to earn as referral bonus from you sponsoring just 4 people. You sponsoring just 4 people directly. It is possible for you to get 62 million naira as referral bonus alone. For the sake of time, I want to run from this slide to the next one. Now, the next bonus available is what we call the upgrade bonus. You can upgrade from one pack to the other simply by paying for the difference in the point value. Now, someone who comes with 6 PV wants to upgrade to the booster package of 42 PV. The difference between 42 and 6 is 36. So you just pay for 36 PV, you will upgrade to the booster. If you want to upgrade to the highest, you can also do that simply by paying the difference in PV. Now, what bonus is attached to this? The same percentages that you earn from referral when the person did the list pack is the same percent you will earn from the PV, the new PV the person is paying to upgrade. That is, if you upgrade, if your downline is upgrading from 6 to 42 PV and is paying 36 PV, you'll get 25% of 36 PV if that's your direct downline. You get 5% of 36 PV if that's your indirect downline. 4% you also get 2%, 2%, and 2% to the 6th generation. You also get that upgrade bonus. Now, the next bonus we pay is what we call the matching bonus. Now, to get a match in multi-stream, you need to do something. That thing you would need to do to get a match in multi-stream is this: accumulate 40 PV, 40 points on your left side, and then accumulate 40 points on your right side. You need to have directly sponsored. I repeat, you need to have directly sponsored one person on your left and one person on your right. Now, take a look at this table. If you are on the entry pack, have you ever seen a business like this before, where with just 6,000 naira, you can earn a matching bonus? Have you ever seen it? Multi-stream is setting the pace. Now, multi-stream, in some businesses, you pay 6,000 naira. You don't get referral bonus, not to talk of binary bonus. But in multi-stream, with 6,000 naira, you get 25%. You have the potential to earn 139,125 naira from one person you refer. Now, you also have the potential to earn a matching bonus of 7% on your lesser leg volume. That is for every single 40 PV on your left and then 40 PV on your right. If you are on the entry package, you can earn 1,484 naira from one single match. And that allows you to access 30 pairs a day. That is 1,484 naira times 10 pairs a day. which you are seeing right there as 14,840 naira. Now, in a month of 30 days, that is over 445,000 naira for someone who came in with 6,000 naira. That business gives you the potential to earn over 440,000 naira monthly from just matching bonus alone. Now imagine if you come in with the highest package. The highest package entitles you to get 15% for the same activity, 15% of the matching leg volume, which is 3,180 naira. And it allows you to access 120 pairs in one day. That comes to 381,600 naira in one day. What happens to you in 1 month? In a month of 30 days, you discover that you can earn over 11 million naira on matching bonus alone. And this doesn't have to be your direct activity. No, what you just did was you sponsored just the first two. It's just these two people you sponsored directly. Or if you sponsor 4, one will spill under the other side, the other one will spill under the other side. This person was not brought by you. These ones were not brought by you. These ones were also not brought by you. You just brought the first line. What happens is every time points enter your genealogy, irrespective of what generation it is coming from, to infinity, the points will be sourced. Once it accumulates up to 40 PV on one side, and the same thing happens on this side, you get a pair. So whether it's from you or from the people you brought, just happening, even without your knowledge, you get a pair. If you are on the highest pack and you have 2 moving teams, what is going to happen to you will be mind-blowing. Imagine you earning over 11 million naira in a month of 30 days. In a year, you have the potential of earning over 137 million naira in a year, legitimately from just binary bonus alone. Now, the next bonus I am running to is what we call the uni-level bonus. This uni-level bonus comes from repeat sales activity. Repeat sales activity. Now, some people consider this thing as uni-level, as auto-ship, but it's actually reactivation or reorders. Now, what happens here in this uni-level side is you who's using a product, you need to be a product of your product. Like Dr. said in her testimony, she doesn't just put things out, she has to try them. Of course, a scientist will always be a scientist. You have to subject it to test. You have to make sure what is claimed is actually what will happen. And so in order for you to be able to talk about your product, you need to use the product. You need to be a product of your product. And in so doing, what do you require? Just buying 1 single bottle of the product, the ginger herbal extract of 6 PV, or buying the soap giving you 6 PV, the Iru antiseptic. Once you accumulate 6 PV, depending on your rank, there's a rank you get to, you need to do a PV of 12 PV, a monthly reactivation. But the list, every other person, until you get to that rank, just pick up just 6 PV. In a full month, that will not even be enough for you, but then that's just all you require to get activated for this uni-level commission. Now, what happens here is when you pick up a product for yourself, if you are on the entry pack, that product you have picked up for yourself, we will pay you 5% discount on it at the end of the month. If you are on the Flourish package, we'll pay you 10%. It starts from the standard package. We pay you 10% on the product you pick up for yourself for that month. Now, as you're doing that, your downlines are also doing that. Your first generation, if you're on from the standard and above, you get 7%. 5% on the second, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 to the 15th generation. This is some very, very serious mind-blowing commission. I hope I'll find the time one day to show to you just a snippet of what is possible between your first and your 15th generation to earn. It's in billions. If you sign up just 4 people who are duplicating what you have done to the 15th generation, what you earn from this uni-level commission alone, from people picking just 6 PV a month in your genealogy, it's in billions. And if your team did not achieve all of this, 1% of 1 billion, just think about it. Think about it. This is the heart of residual income in any multi-level marketing business. There are people who say, I don't like doing any business that has authorship. My dear brother, my dear sister, if you have been in that class of people, please repent today. Yes, I use the word repent deliberately. The reason is because people who go into such businesses really are not looking at sustained income. If you're doing a business that is purely referral related, what happens is at a point when the business gets to saturation, you have referred and referred, people have referred and referred, and it has saturated. And then you have fewer people coming into the network, your own network. What happens to your business? You find that that's what makes some people who say, that company is no longer paying. You are looking for the next company, the next new one to partner with. But if you're doing a business that has repeat sales activity, that is where we pick at least one bottle, just within the ecosystem alone, whether there are new entries, which of course there will be, but the new entries will be a plus to that system which you have built, that residual income that you have built yesterday, but you are reaping the benefits today. That is what residual income is. So this is the heart of multi-level marketing business. And so just one bottle from your system, your ecosystem, your network can bring you hundreds of million naira in a month. This bonus is paid monthly. Okay, now because of something unique that we have done, I like to explain this concept to you because I find that some people are asking questions they really need to understand. Now, this uni level, like I explained earlier, when you do your repurchase, let's take for instance, you did 10 PV as your reorder for this month. You bought products worth 10 PV for your own personal use, or maybe not for your personal use, but for your customers who want to buy the product but are not registered. You buy the product in your own username. Now it accumulates 10 PV for you. 20% of 10 PV is 2. So 20% of that 10 PV will go to your unilevel, to your binary tree. The remaining 80% will remain on your unilevel. That 80%, you get 10% of it paid to you, while 20% has gone to the binary angle. What happens? This concept came to my mind sometime in 2019, and I introduced it for one of the businesses we developed. It's only that business and in multi-stream that you can find this system of compensation. It came to me divinely, and I introduced it then for that company. But what we have done in multi-stream is that we have made it better here. What happens is 20% of that points go into your unilevel. Let me give you a mental picture of what happens. This is it. Let's say you have built a team and your team has grown up to 4,000 people, for instance, 4,000 people on one side of your leg, and then let's say 5,000 on another side of your leg. So you have a team of 9,000 people, 5,000 on one side of your leg, 4,000 on the other side of your leg. Now, if they do that repurchase, and I said the repurchase requirement minimum is 6 PV. If they do that 6 PV, what happens is 1.2 PV from that 6 PV, which is 20% of the 6 PV. 1.2 will go to the binary. 1.2 times 4,000 people That is 4,800 PV has gone to your binary on one side. And then 1.2 times 5,000 people on your other side, that is 6,000 PV has gone to the other side. You will earn a matching bonus from that PV, which is 4,800 PV. You earn a matching bonus from there. That is over 120 pairs available for you. That is another 381,000 just available for you because we have done this. And to this effect, what we have done is that all the bonuses you will earn, because 20% from the uni level, we mingle with binary and give you binary commission. If you had 38 PV from, or 36 PV from entry or upgrade in your binary, 4 PV comes from uni level and adds to it, it becomes 40. That will give you a pair. So the 20% that gave you that pair, 20% of it will be kept in your reserve wallet, while 80% of your commission from your binary and other your binary angle will remain in your active wallet, the wallet you can access and cash out from. That one in your reserve wallet will remain there the minute, the second you do your reactivation, or what you call auto ship. What is in your reserve wallet will immediately move into your main wallet, which will be paid to you every Friday. In multi-stream, we say, thank God it's Friday. On Friday, we pay. Thank God it's Friday. We pay every Friday in multi-stream. All right. I think with what I have explained now, for some of you who are seeing some funds in your reserve wallet, you now understand what that means. And then also, once you do your reactivation, that money you see in your reserve wallet will automatically drop in your main wallet for access. Bonus number 7, uni-level bonus pool. What does this mean? Beginning from this month, all the uni-level sales, the reactivations, the reorders, the superstores points, the service center points that will come into this system globally, 5% of it will be set aside in a pool. How do you access the pool? If in this month, your lesser leg volume within a month from all activities, whether binary upgrades or uni-level, the sum total of all your points, if it accumulates up to 10,000 PV in that 1 month, you qualify to share from that pool. If you are the only one, that 5% that is kept in that pool, you alone will take it. If there are 4 of you, the 4 of you will divide equally. But if you get, let's say 20,000 PV or 30,000 PV, for instance, that will give you 3 shares. So the system will share it into the number of people that qualify and then give you 3 parts, 3 shares in it. That is what this means. In this example that you see, Kwame, Amaka, and Amina all had 10,000 PVs on their lesser leg volume for that month. And for that month, the company generated a total of 500,000 PV globally. Now, 5% of that comes to 25,000 PV, which amounts in Naira to 13.2 million Naira. Because Kwame, Amaka, and Amina all had 10,000, they all had the same volume for that month. They shared that 13,250 equally. And this is what? And that is what they got as their uni-level bonus, each of them. All right. We move to the next bonus very quickly, which is bonus number 8, awards. Look, from multi-stream, before you even get to the awards, you would have been making some serious money. This award, basically, is just to announce you, celebrate you, appreciate you, reward you extra for what you're doing. One thing that sells and advertises people in multi-level marketing that we call leaders today is awards. And so we want to make sure that you are also announced globally. We will celebrate you globally. That's why we have introduced this award. If not, from your binary bonus, your referral, your uni-level bonus, you can buy yourself any car, build yourself any house, buy any device you want to buy. However, we still make special provisions for you as awards. And so when you are in the rank of Sapphire, the Sapphire rank gives you 70,000 Naira cash paid to your account. We had over 20-something people who qualified and received this bonus. Now, this particular bonus, what do you need to do to qualify for it? Nothing special from what you have done. You signed up people. They are signing up their people. Once the points from those people entering your business accumulates on your lesser leg to 1,500 PV on your lesser leg, and then your own package is on at least the standard package, and the first two people you sponsor directly, let me not use the word the first two people you sponsor directly, and you sponsor two people directly who themselves are on the standard package, you will qualify for this award. The reason why I didn't say the first two is because if maybe the first two are not on the standard and you sponsor another person directly on that side of the leg and that person is on standard, you will qualify. It doesn't have to be the first two that you sign up. All right. So for you to qualify as bronze, you need to get 4,500 PV on your lesser leg. Your package would have increased to advanced, and then you have those two bronze, those two silver rather. You have those two standard package that you brought, and 4,500 PV on your lesser level. You qualify as bronze, and you get 150,000 Naira. When you have 11,000 lesser leg volume points, you get 300,000 Naira worth of laptop or a smart screen TV. Your first 1 million Naira is paid to you in cash. Your first 7-figure earning, one-time income, will hit your local bank account in cash. Please, Nigerians, when I use the word cash, I mean cash to your bank account. Don't come to the office and ask me to give you Naira, because we are not even seeing it again. So, Ruby, the first trip to a location, a destination within Nigeria or a cool place in other African countries. If we are going to be developed, if we are going to create wealth, if we are going to celebrate, we must celebrate ourselves. So a beautiful place in Nigeria or any African country, we will go there and celebrate. The Jade Award, 6 million Naira car. This is our first car. This car, you must drive this car. Irrespective of what happens, you must drive this car. The second car is the SUV, worth 11 million Naira. The first landed property is valued at 25 million Naira. At 2-star diamond, you get a house worth 50 million Naira. And at platinum, you will get 100 million Naira mansion. Okay, these are the awards. What happens next? This you have not seen anywhere else. You've seen it first in multi-stream. When your downline qualifies for an award, as your downline is celebrating and is happy, you yourself should also be happy. Why? Because for any award your downline qualifies for, we will pay you, the upline, for the virtue of the fact that you are the upline, we'll pay you 10% equivalent. And then your upline's upline will get 5% equivalent. 2 generations of upline will smile the day you qualify for any award, any single award. In this instance, what we have, Amina has qualified for the mansion, 100 million Naira worth. The upline, you can call your name as the upline, you get 10% of 100 million, 10 million instantly. The same day your upline is receiving that award, that same day, the money is hitting your account. And then your upline's upline, the same thing happens, and then you get it. Permit me at this point to pause and take a little testimony. When we paid out the awards and Achiever Celebration bonus, 2 people called me immediately. As the money was hitting the account, they called me. They said, it's like the system is overpaying. I'm seeing money in my account. The money is just coming. It's just coming. It's not stopping. I said, please explain to me what happened. He said, I qualified for the award. I have seen the money for the award. I'm still seeing more money. Still coming in. I can't understand. I said, yes. That is called ACB, Achiever Celebration Bonus. All your downlines are qualified in your first generation. You are getting their ease. The person say, okay, no wonder. This business is sweet. This business goes sweet. The business is sweet. Like I said, in multi-stream, we set the pace. Okay, bonus number 10, the superstore bonus. This superstore will have 1 superstore per state in Nigeria. 1 superstore per state in Nigeria. Only Lagos has the head office and 1 other superstore. Other states have 1 superstore per state. Now, from activities that are done within the superstore, activities that the superstore, business activities that happen in the superstore will get 8% equivalent of the PV of that transaction in the superstore. All right, 8%. 8% of 1 bottle of the 750 ml ginger is 508 naira, 80 kobo. So from every single bottle of the 750 ml ginger that leaves your superstore, you get paid 508 naira, 80 kobo. Okay, now service centers. We will have multiple service centers in a state so that collection of products will be easier for people. You can go to the nearest service center and pick up your product. However, service centers will be paid 5.5%. 5.5%. Service centers will be paid 5.5% for the business activities that happen in their center. Okay. Now, before I explain this one, I want to also call your attention that the 5.5% that is paid to the service centers, and then superstores get 8%. There is a difference between 8% and 5.5% for the service centers. That difference is 2.5%. So when any service center releases a product, the service center will get 5.5%, and then the superstore will get 2.5% from that activity of the service center. Okay, this superstore checkmark bonus. All service centers in a state, their income, their service center bonus at the end of the month, whatever it is, 10% equivalent of every service center income. I repeat, 10% equivalent of every service center income earned for that month will be paid to the superstore. If the service center earned 100,000 naira this month, the superstore will get 10,000 naira. If there are 40 service centers in a state and they earn 100,000, that is 4 million naira. The superstore will get 10% equivalent of that 4 million naira, which is 400,000 naira extra. This compensation is coming from the company, not from the service center's income, from the company. We call it the superstore checkmark bonus. And finally, we have the platinum merit bonus. This platinum merit bonus, when you hit the rank of platinum, you have reached the final rank, collected the highest awards. You are still getting all your other bonuses and entitlements. But we prepared something special again for you. After you have earned all bonus, we will go back at the end of the month and look at your binary tree, the PV you have on your lesser leg volume. We will sum it up, take 2% of your lesser leg volume for that month and pay you this commission. This is just something we call the platinum merit bonus. You've merited it. You really, really merited it. And so we will pay you this. It will be paid monthly based on the activity of your lesser leg volume each month. So these are the ways we pay in multi-stream. Someone is going to ask me, how am I going to be paid if I bring a superstore? Or how am I going to get compensated if I bring a service center? I get that question a lot. Now, this is the answer to that question before you ask. For the superstore, when you pay the amount for superstore is 10 million naira together with other requirements. First, to be a superstore, you must be on the highest package, and the amount for the superstore is 10 million naira. Service center, before you get a service center, you must be on the highest package, and the amount is 2.5 million together with other requirements that if you want to be, you'll inquire and we'll give to you. Now, as a superstore or as a service center, remember I said that whatever purchase you make will pay you back 10%. So that money you are paying for superstore, we will key the points value of that money into your unit level end. Your unit level end. You will get 10% of that unit level PV. Remember, the points that we will key in, 20% of it will go to your binary angle. Then 10% of the remaining points will be paid to you as the superstore owner. This is different from other bonuses. I told you that we pay in more than 13 ways. This one is called the PRB. The PRB, this is number 14 way. So the 2.5%, which is the difference between service center and superstore that we pay to superstore, is another way that we pay, which is bonus number 15, but we only highlighted 13. So now, if you are the one that brought the superstore, what will you earn? You will earn 7% of that PV. The second generation will earn 5% of that PV. Third generation upline, 4% of the PV. Fourth generation, so 15 generations will earn from that PV that is keyed in for either your superstore or your service center. So before you ask that question, I think I have provided the answer because that's a frequently asked question. So I want to thank you so very much for giving me your time tonight and for the privilege of speaking to you yet again. Hopefully by next week, Sunday, you will no longer be listening to me. We'll be having another very wonderful speaker explain the multi-stream business to you. I want to thank you so very much. And if there are any questions, please, you can signify by raising your hand. I will take your questions. Dr. Godslove, you had your hand raised up. Please, if you're still here with us, just indicate so that I can take you. However, anyone who has a question can indicate by raising a hand. If you can't raise your hand, you can leave a message, and then you can leave your question as the message, and then I'll take your questions from the message. Okay, Madam Shade, please, you can unmute and then ask your question.
Okay, good evening. Thanks ever so much for the presentation. Quite a lot to take in anyway. I just want to ask this question, that if you enroll with a lower package and you want to upgrade later, are you going to lose anything? Just are you losing something? Maybe you're losing some points or you're losing anything. I just want to know what you're losing.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Sade. You are not losing anything in that sense. There are no points taken from you. There are no points subtracted in any way. No. However, you know, there are some income you may have access, but that you won't have access to, like the indirect referral bonus. If someone is on, let's say, the entry pack, you only get the bonus from the 6 the 25% direct referral. You won't get the indirect referral bonus. And when you now upgrade, that one that you didn't get won't come back to you. So in that sense, that's all about it. But for any penalty as per deduction of point, or when you want to upgrade later, any other penalty, there is no penalty for that case. You just upgrade by paying the difference. Okay. Thank you. I am hearing, okay, let me take the questions from the text. Okay, Sister Sade, you still have some other question, please go ahead.
Yes, I just just so now, like that's for the lowest package, but for the next package, such a person will still be able to get the indirect bonus, wouldn't the person?
Yes, the person will be able to get the first generation indirect bonus.
That's for the person with the second level.
Second pack, yes.
Okay.
The person with the third will get first, second, and third. The person with the fourth will get first to fourth. The
Okay.
person on the fifth pack will get first to five, and the highest will get one
Yeah,
to
so
six.
hopefully at least before you get to before you get more people, you'll be able to upgrade anyway. So yeah, all right then.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much.
Thank you so much, Shade, for these questions. And then I have Hanatu CD. Please, can ginger herbal unblock fallopian tube? And can breastfeeding mothers take ginger herbal? No, breastfeeding mothers shouldn't take ginger herbal. For fallopian tube, well, I don't know what blocked it. However, what I want to say is, when you won't know what this product, you won't know the full extent of what this product might be able to do except you try it. And so the first thing to do is try. That's always my answer. I don't like making claims. I just like you to try and then share with us the results. Okay. Osteopath, I've answered your question. Please, can we have the registration package in dollars? As soon as that is ready, we will make it available. Ruth, I hope you are in the WhatsApp platform so that when we communicate that, you will be able to access it. Compensation plan is attractive. Osteopath again. Hope it won't change later, speaking from experience. Many of us have had experiences. Hope it's also profitable to, yes, it is profitable to the company as well. Will it be changed later? If for the better, yes. If for worse, no. Like we say, we need to stay competitive. It has been properly planned to take, it has taken care into cognizance so many things, and so we are ready. Madam Hope, Madam Focus, hope you are not using this to attract people and later change. A lot of companies are doing this. Please do your calculation well, sir, and tell us what to expect and not to get shocked of our life later on. Madam Focus, I understand you 100%. And I take this and I tell you this with the full assurance that this thing, what you see is what you get. We are not here to deceive anyone. Someone had asked in our first Zoom meeting if the business will last for 5 years. And then I told the person that if we were doing a business for 5 years, I won't get involved in that shit. We are in a business of a lifetime. We are not here for 5 years. We are not here to deceive you or to entice you. No, we are giving you as it is. Okay. I see you. I see you. Thank you, everyone, for the kind words. You said it's a must to get the 6 million car. What if the person have multiple accounts? You see, in multi-stream, we consider every account as a separate entity. So if you have multiple accounts, it's a separate entity to us. If you qualify for the first car with 5 accounts, you will get 5 cars. Every other thing is cashable, but that first car, you'll get it. We consider every account as a separate entity. Madam Grace, please, you can unmute and ask your question.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Exceptional
My
morning to
name
you.
is Grace. Yeah.
Let me just say something, Madam
Someone.
Grace. Just a
Okay.
minute. In multi-stream, we greet by saying exceptional morning.
Oh, so sorry. Exceptional morning, everyone.
Glorious rising to you.
Sorry. Yeah. So I have someone like a friend, and she's my upline. That's the Sister Mary, Madam Mary there. So she came to me, that was some days ago. So she introduced the business to me. And she told me some things about the business, that's the products, especially the soap, because I'm into cosmetics. So there's something she told me about the soap, which myself, I'm not really clear about it. So I told her that I really want to maybe to join the Zoom. So she sent the link to me. So she told me that the soap can be used as maybe like a primer, maybe for people that are using all these makeups. You can rub the soap on the face, maybe before you put your foundation and all that. So I asked her a question. I said, how can someone put a soap on the face, maybe before putting foundation? What if the person sweats? What happens? Since, soap is a kind of maybe foamy. So I wasn't too clear about that. And secondly, she made mention of, because from this thing she gave to me, I saw something like pile stuff, and which you yourself, you mentioned about it. How does the product, this is a ginger, how does it treat pile? I want to know more about it, because I have a family member that is going through that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so very much, Madam Grace, for your questions. The first question you asked was applying the soap as kind of a primer to the face before the makeup. Now, when you sweat, it doesn't affect it in any way. And by the way, when you're applying it to the face before the foundation, it shouldn't be thick. You shouldn't be rubbing it like you're rubbing soap. No, like you're rubbing something to be visible. No. What you do is just take a little of the lather on your hand, just a little of the lather. You understand what I mean? Just a little lather, and then just apply it on your face and let it dry. It will dry, and once it dries, that's it. So you can then apply the foundation on it. When you sweat, it doesn't affect it in any way. It doesn't affect it. What it does is it prevents, if it's a chemical-based makeup, it prevents it from harming your face. And so when you come back and you wash off, your face will still be intact. And then the second question about the pile thing. Yes, the product, the ginger herbal extract, helps in the treatment of pile and actually treats pile. That word, ginger, is not that ginger plant you know. It's not a plant. This is Ginga. That ginger you're referring to is Ginger. No, this product is formulated with the ingredients used. It's very effective for the treatment of pile as well. So that's how it does it. And also when you use the product, as I mentioned it earlier, for those who are having pile, it helps to soften the stool so that that painful experience when defecating is taken care of, or reduced significantly. So it helps in the treatment of pile. The person can, that person that you have that's suffering from pile, let the person use it and then give you feedback on what's happening. However, someone, like I said in one of our meetings, someone told me that she has been using the product for pile, and she had to increase the dosage from the recommended 30 ml to 50 ml 2 times daily, because it's been softening her stool and she's not been going through the kinds of pain she's been going through, but she experienced pain in her heart. I told her, pain in the chest rather. I told her what she should do if she's experiencing a healing crisis. She should stay off the product for 2 days and then come back to it, but reduce the dosage from 50 ml 2 times daily to 30 ml 3 times daily. That will still give her the result she's looking for without that painful experience. Okay. Basil, you have a question, please. Unmute and ask your question.
Exceptional morning.
Glorious rising, sir.
Okay, please, I have a question on the unilevel bonus.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, now my question is that because the other companies we have front with, I have partnered with, we notice that in the unilevel, anytime a distributor doesn't buy anything for a particular month, that bonus that he or she is supposed to earn, he will not earn it. The company takes that one from the back office. Now, I don't know whether the same principles applies with multi-stream. Is there any difference between multi-stream unilevel with other companies as well?
Okay, I don't know when you joined, if you heard me when I was talking about the unilevel, but for the unilevel bonus, now, to get it clear, the unilevel bonus comes from repurchases of people in your team. And in order for you to qualify to access from people's repurchases, you will need to be yourself be unilevel qualified. If you are not unilevel qualified, you will not get the unilevel bonus. However, you have other bonuses that you will be able to access. The 80% of the other bonuses, because 20% will be in your reserve wallet. And yesterday, somebody who had not done her unilevel repurchase or reorder signed up someone who came in with the highest package of Flourish, and with the indirect bonus and the matching bonus and the stuff that came with that single activity that happened in the tree, the person earned over 180,000 naira instantly. Now, what happened was that the person was seeing about 24,000 plus in reserve wallet, and the balance of about 150 something thousand was in the main wallet. The person came to me and said, what is this reserve wallet and what is this? I told the person that that's a 20% from the unilevel points that comes and in the reserve wallet. But the moment you do your autoship right now, the autoship is just 6 PV, which could be 3,800 naira. The moment you just do it, that money in your reserve wallet will drop in your main account. And then for that month, you also qualify to earn all your unilevel entitlements. And so that is what is sustainable here. Straight answer. If you don't do your... Okay, you are fine with that.
Okay, well, excuse me. I want to get it clearly now. Does it mean that when a distributor doesn't buy anything in any particular month, and he noticed that his downlines bought a lot of products, and the money is supposed to be paid to the very guy will be put in reserved wallet?
Yes,
until
correct.
a time whenever he or she finds money to buy in any particular month, those money in the reserve
until a time, not until a time. Between the first and yes, the same month. Between that first day of the month to the last hour, the last second of the last day of the month.
Okay, because according to the teachings I heard from my upline, she said that even though the person leave the money there and the person didn't have money to buy the product in that particular month, that the company will still keep the money in his or her reserve wallet.
No, sir. The money in your reserve wallet is valid for that month because that activity was done for that month.
Okay, that's what I want to get, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
You're welcome. So, sir, if one is upgrading from entry package to booster package, one can't pay the difference of 22K, but the difference in PV, right? In this case, one will be paying more. No, you won't be paying more. You will not be paying more. The difference in PV is what you will pay, depending on the product you want to select. If you're selecting the ginger, you're paying the same amount. You can calculate it and try. You won't be paying more, except you're buying some other products with it that the PV may not be as high as the ginger product. One can only pay the difference. Yes, Adepoju, you're absolutely correct. How much is the soap? That's fine. Can you put more lights? Can you throw more lights on someone who signed up Flourish and our earning is 180K plus? Okay, I think that is what I just referenced. Thank you so much, sir. Now, since there are no other questions and I've done taking the questions from the chats, I want to thank each and every one of you for giving me the opportunity to do this with you again today. Beginning next week, we may be having another presenter, but I'll always be here. I will try and be here so that when it's time for question and answer, we can take your questions. Thank you so very much, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Shade Tennyson, I'm seeing your hands up again. Okay, one last question from you.
Yeah, you didn't address the other questions I typed out. That's why. So is the product stem cell or just about extract?
Like I said earlier, in multi-stream, what we try to do is present to you the fact and the truth at all times, as best as we can. This product is a herbal extract product. We have a stem cell capsule. Our stem cell is in capsule form, which is currently undergoing NAFDAC certification. As soon as that process is complete and we receive the NAFDAC certification number, we will introduce that into the market.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay,
so
then
very
does the current product work for stroke reversal?
Remember, my answer will be tried.
Okay then.
All right.
Well, thanks ever so
you.
much.
Thank you very much, everyone. It was quite my pleasure. See you all next time. God bless you. Have a productive week.